Here's my preview of the Baylor at Houston women's soccer game. Houston will be part of the Big 12, remember, starting next year. And Houston right now is 1-1. One win, as in one win, one tie, and one loss. Their only win is the same Houston, which was 2-1. They didn't play against Louisiana the prior game because it got rained out and lightning. They lost at Lamar 3-0. So, and they tied with Oklahoma at Oklahoma 1-1. So, and they did lose their practice game against LSU as well, but that didn't count. So, I thought they would have played 4 games by now. I mean, regular season games, but because that Louisiana game, it only has 3 games worth of stats that I'm going to include. Last game, they used 3 defenders, 4 midfielders, and 3 forwards. But the prior 2, it was 3 defenders, 3 midfielders, and 4 forwards. So, 2 times before. Haley Woodard has started every game at goalie, 5 goals allowed, 16 saves. She's a 5'9" goalie. That's a freshman. The other player that has started every game, some other players started all 3 games are like Emma Clark, number 2, 5'11" defender. That's a senior, only 1 shot unattempted. Of course, Madison Gear started every game. That's number 5, 5'3" midfielder. That's a senior as well. But last game they started Kaylin Matthews, who is a player to keep an eye on because she does have 2 assists besides 6 shots attempted. Alex Whitcraft started every game so far, number 12, 5'5" midfielder / defender at freshman. 2 shots attempted. Okay, started 2 games is Adrian Hudson, number 17, 5'3" midfielder / forward. 2 shots attempted. Maddie Bowers, number 18, she started every game. 5'8" forward. That's a junior. 2 shots attempted, but started every game. Samantha Wiehe, number 20, has started every game. 5'7" midfielder. That's a sophomore. 1 goal at 5 shots attempted. Normally, I would denote 2 more goals, but she scored one of those goals this year for Houston, so that's why I marked her off. Honestly, Ivy Tate started every game. Number 24, 5'7" defender. That's a senior. Cordelia Cross, number 25, 5'3" midfielder. That's a junior. Started every game. Anna Ray Sa, number 35, 5'4" forward. That's a sophomore. 4 shots attempted. But there are some key players to keep an eye on coming off the bench who has not started a game this season. Like a few. Nadia Kamasa, number 7, 5'3" forward, senior. Only reason why I mentioned her is 1 goal and 1 shot attempted. That's the only reason. Same thing goes for Madison DiCaria, number 26, 5'3" midfielder. That's a senior. 1 goal and 1 shot attempted, like I said. But some players coming off the bench are like Kaylee Dressback, number 23, 5'9" midfielder. That's a sophomore. Lace Coker, number 22, 5'8" defender. That's a senior. Jenna Singleton, number 3, 5'6" midfielder. That's a freshman. 2 shots attempted. So, as you could tell, there are some. The only reason why I mentioned some of those players that I did is because they scored, and they only have 3 goals on the year, 3 of them. But yet, of course, they allowed 5 of them on the year as well. So, and I know you're coming off of a rough game against North Carolina, but you gotta move that past you. North Carolina is the best team in the country by far. I mean, that's the thing. And I don't know if anybody's going to beat them because their depth is so ridiculous. Nobody is like North Carolina on the rest of your schedule here. Maybe exception to TCU, but that'll come down later. Maybe even SMU as well as ranked opponents. Maybe West Virginia if they're ranked, but you know what I'm saying though, right? Because nobody is going to be like a top 5 team in the country on that schedule. Maybe West Virginia's ranked, but I don't know if they're going to be ranked because they lost. So for sure, 2 top 20 games, 15 games the rest of your knock on here. And this is not a ranked team here. You got to take some of those positives, what you had last game. You got to improve on your passing and not turn the ball over so much in your own territory. Besides, you got to finish. You did pretty good on shots attempted, like 12 of them against North Carolina, and they don't hardly give up that many. Even their coach said that. And he said, look, they pushed us in some areas, and they had chances to score goals today. I mean, that's what they said. And you gave up 27 shots attempted. You can't give up that many again. And you're probably not going to give up that many again like that again for the rest of the year, I would think. Because unless it's like just SMU, the only team I could think of is TCU, to be fair. Maybe even SMU. So that's just on top of my head because of quality opponent. But nobody has that depth like North Carolina. Nobody. So, and you got to have not so many defensive lapses as well. And I think you figured out who your starting goalie is, which is huge. And I know she gave up 6 goals to North Carolina, but she had 9 saves, which that's a lot. But few of those goals were just giveaways. Turnovers like a 1-on-1 or a 2-on-1, and you're kind of stuck. Or she tried to stop one player and went the other direction. They got an easy shot. So you just gotta move it past you, because the truth is, all you could do, and Michelle Leonard said this on Twitter as well. I have to go look up that one quote that she said, and it's really, really true. Especially when they're dealing with a younger team, like 15 newcomers on a team. And that's including transfers. Mind you, it is. You can't climb a smooth mountain. We'll be better tomorrow because of today. I mean, you need to get a bounce back win in the worst way against Houston. And you got to be aggressive, and you got to stay committed to the style despite the score. Find a way to win this game here. You need a bounce back after a beatdown. Anyways, if you like this content, hit the like and subscribe button, and see you guys later. It's going to be to 400 subscribers and more by the end of this year.